Hey, Barth, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you ever watch the movie A Few Good Men with Jack Nicholson, Tom Cruise, Demi Moore, etc.?
Yeah, I think a while back. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, there's a particular piece, and it's relevant because I'm going to say something to you now, and I'm appealing to that. There was a part in that movie, the Marine that got a code red and he was killed, etc. And eventually, it turns out that Colonel Nathan Jessup, Jack Nicholson, ordered this code red. There was a part earlier in that film where the what do you call him? The lieutenant colonel, the second in charge, says to Jack Nicholson, this Marine is troublesome. He's writing letters requesting a transfer from Guantanamo Bay elsewhere. I think the best thing is just to transfer him. And then Jessup in his, Nicholson in his sarcastic way says, "Yes, I think that's right. We should do that. It's just going to be too much trouble." And then he turns around and says, "No, we're not going to do that." And then he points to Kiefer Sutherland, who's the lieutenant or whatever the case is, and he says to him, "We're going to train the lad. We're going to get him up to standard. He's a substandard Marine. We're going to get him up to standard." So he says to Kiefer Sutherland, "If he doesn't get whatever the pass mark is for this, in his next thing, I'm going to blame you. If he doesn't do X, I'm going to blame you." And the reason I'm saying that is it's relevant in the following sense, Path. I notice you have Darth Dawkins on you, and I also notice that you make him a mod. Now, I'm not going to engage with him. I'm not going to prevent you or anybody else engaging with him or doing anything else. But if I do see him abusing mods, and if he kicks me off the stage because I'm not going to
Oh,
engage with him
very
while he's a mod,
Rob. Very
I'm
quickly, it
going
was
to hang
me.
on a moment, please.
Yeah,
Just hang on
no,
a sec.
it was me. It was me who
Bath,
modded him.
I'm going to blame you. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But whoever it is, well, I think Bath is the room owner. So ultimately, Bath, using the analogy from A Few Good Men, I'm going to blame you, right? If he comes on here and you make him a mod and he abuses those mods, which is very likely to happen, I'm not going to blame him. I'm going to blame you, aka A Few Good Men. And I won't tell you now in public, but that blame will entail some, unpleasant consequences. So I'm just telling you that up front. I'm not going to engage with him if he's a mod on here because he abuses mod. If you make me a mod and he's not a mod and he wants to challenge me, then I will deal with him. But I won't deal with it the other way around. So I'm just letting you know that if that happens, then I'm personally blaming you and not him, or not even knowledge here, because knowledge has heard this. But it's ultimately your room, so your responsibility.
Knowledge, I got a question. Knowledge, what's
Yeah.
the Bonson
So
strategy?
hold on one
Okay.
second. Hold on one second. Um, yeah, Rob, if you want to threaten me, you know what I mean. Like I've never threatened you. All we have on here is conversation. If you want to threaten me because of someone else's actions, you think you're justified. It truly shows why you do not believe in God, because you just lack proper justification on anything. If you're gonna take a silly conversation and you being knocked down as so serious as not wanting to speak to somebody again, I mean, I'm gonna just tell you right now, Rob, you don't need an excuse on not to talk to me again. If you don't want to talk to me again or you want me to suffer some sort of consequence, don't wait. Just do it. Don't make up an excuse on why you want to do what you want to do already.
Well, obviously, I don't want to
So
do that already.
if you
Otherwise, I
want to
would have done
act
that.
in that way, listen, Rob. If you want to act that way on someone else's actions and blame me for it, just don't even bother blaming someone else's actions on me. Just do it.
No, I'm
Just
not blaming
act
someone
as
else's
if
actions.
you
I'm
want.
blaming your actions.
Well,
So
all
you're
right.
not following here. It's like
I'm
God
not
with
following.
evil, right? I would
Uh,
blame God for the evil, not the human beings that He created. Right? In the same way, the fact that you allow that to happen, that's the blame that I'm going to have. I don't dislike you per se, and if I'd had some excuse already, I would have done so. I'm just making it clear that if you allow that to happen, I am going to blame you. You're ultimately responsible for
you
that
could just
decision
blame
you
me
made.
now. You could blame me now. There's going to be certain people, okay, that I'm going to be friends with, and no one's going to tell me who I could not be friends with. They were saying the same thing about Andre. Oh, don't make him a mod. Don't be friends with him. You're going to suffer the consequences. I mean, you serious, Rob? Do you know how many times? So I'm going to tell you this, Rob. If I'm on a stage with you, and Haiti does something to me while you're on stage, you're going to suffer the consequences. Okay, so I'm just going to get, you want to do it to me? It's fine. I'm so happy this is recorded.
All right,
I'll do it to
we
you.
can do both of those things. So let's be clear what we're both saying to each other here. If it's the case that Heidi's a mod and she, quote, abuses her mod in a way that I agree with, which I won't disagree necessarily, because sometimes I think she can be over the top. If she is a mod in that case, then I will take your, what's the word? I will accept the blame that you offer. But of course, that's not necessarily going to be analogous because the rooms that I run, I only have certain mods, and Hades is not one of them. I have a clear set of mods that I think are neutral, and that includes,
She doesn't
well,
even
it's
need
not
to
my
be a
room.
mod. This is the whole thing. Like, you can knock me down from the stage to the audience to let her in. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Like, if someone does that on your stage, I'm gonna blame you for it.
Okay, well, that
Like, I don't
I'm
have
quite
to
happy to
agree
accept
with
that
the
blame. I
same.
think
Like,
that's a minor
listen to me,
thing.
listen to me, Rob. You want to play this childish game? I'm going to tell you right now. I could just be way more childish than you can. So
Oh, I have
this
no
is what I'm
doubt of
saying.
that.
Like, I've never given you an ultimatum. I've never told you any sort of anything. Like, you're coming totally out of your face right now. All right, and
No, I think I'm clear and
you know what you're
concise.
really doing. What you're telling me is that I have to accept the fact that you're going to speak to me in this way, and I still have to be better than you, right? I have to be better than you, even though you're a shitty person towards me right now for someone else's actions. I mean, that's fucking
You're just not
ridiculous.
following. No, you're not
No, I'm
following.
not. I'm not. I'm
Okay,
not.
so I'm
I heard
explaining it
you
to you. Let me
threatening me.
explain
That's
it
all
to
I
you
heard.
again.
Rob, stand
L-
down. Stand down, okay?
I heard you. I heard
Look,
you threatening me. Like, you. Do you honestly
there's no,
think, Rob?
well, it depends what you
You
mean
Do
by
honestly
you
give me a
threatening.
know
second. Give me
who
one
you're
fucking second
threatening?
here. Do you know who the fuck you're talking to?
You
I'm just
got,
gonna
oh
ask you
shit,
Yeah, I
this.
know who
Mafia.
you are.
Do
You know
you
who the
know,
fuck you're
Rob,
talking
I'll
to, right?
explain
who you're
I'll
You know
explain
who
it
the
threatening?
fuck
again,
you're
Bart, because
talking
you're
to?
missing
Give me
something
let
here.
me get my fucking glasses on. Hold on one
Oh
second.
shit,
Yeah,
this is getting
the
serious.
difference here is
I'm gonna
there's
go out
one
to my
thing that
fucking
makes the
car right
difference
now.
here. So listen
Just give me a
carefully, Bart,
second. I'm gonna go out to my car for a
because
minute because I
otherwise
don't want
you're
them
going to
screaming in my
misconstrue
house.
what I'm
No,
saying.
just stay right
Wait,
there.
Barth, are you
Keep
gonna
them
Yeah,
here.
you're
pop?
going to
Keep them
misconstrue it if
here.
I don't explain it to you, because you're already
Barth, are
missing
you
the
gonna
point.
pop the trunk? Barth, are you gonna pop the trunk?
Rob, do you know who you're talking to right now?
So, Bart, once you're back here again,
Do
I'll
you
explain it to
know
you so you
that you're
don't
talking to the great
misunderstand.
barthologist?
Well, he's busy. He's with the pop
Let
the
me know when
trunk.
you're back, and I'll explain it so that
You
you're not
do not
unclear.
threaten anybody.
All right, let me address Rob here for a second. Rob, the other day you were telling me that I should be more patient, and when people talk to me, I shouldn't react right away. I should just let them berate me with insults and not defend myself. That I'm better than that. So I said, all right, he's got a point. I'll take the back seat on shit like that. I'll let them say whatever the fuck they want. All right. On top of that, now you're telling me that I'm not allowed to mod people that I like to have around, and you're not gonna blame whoever it is that I give mods to. You're gonna blame me for their actions, right? So how how do we settle this? Because you're basically threatening me right now, as if I've been on these platforms. You know who the fuck I am. Like, I've never ever reached out to you and said, Rob, um, please let me in your group because I'm over here drowning and I have no friends. It's never been said. Like, I already have friends. Okay? You think I'm here and I have to cater to you. Like, that's basically
what you're saying to me right now in front of everybody. I have to cater to you, or I owe you something, and I need to listen to your requests. If not, you know, I'm gonna suffer some sort of unknown consequence. Well, I'll just let you know, Rob, right now. Act as if. Act as if I'm gonna make anyone who I want a fucking mod, and they're gonna do anything to you. Just act as if. Because if you're gonna talk to me like that, right? I might as well take it as if you're that's it. You're already en route. You're already in action. I've never spoken to you like that.
Yeah, so let
Maybe
me
you've been hanging out.
let me be clear what
Maybe
I'm
you've been
saying.
hanging out. Listen to me. Maybe you've been hanging out with too many fucking females. Okay, too many wannabe Irish gypsy fucking females that you think you can get away with the same shit that fucking bitch does. Well, let me tell you, you just reduced yourself to a female. You reduced yourself to a cunt rag. That's what you just did. You basically reduced yourself, your manhood, to be a little bitch. I'm just letting you know. That's what you did. Because
Yeah, on the contrary.
men don't need to talk to each other like you just spoke to me. Like women do stuff like that. Women do the whole if you're friends with the friend, I'm not gonna be your friend anymore. Like who says that? Like what man says you can't be friends with who you can be friends with to be my friend? Like who says that?
Yeah, you're a
So
little bit confused,
maybe
so let
you've been
me
hanging out.
clarify things for you.
Maybe you've been hanging out with this Irish gypsy cunt too long, and it's starting to get to your fucking head. Okay? I don't need you, and I don't need anybody. I'll be up on this fucking stage with who the fuck I want to be with. Did you hear that?
Yeah, look, you
You're
can
not
be
gonna fucking
emotional and
threaten me.
carry on like a
You're not gonna
lunatic.
threaten. No,
I'll
you
clarify
want to
for
hear
you.
me triggered. I got in my fucking
Yeah, trigger
car
doesn't
so
bother
you
me.
can
Look,
hear it.
you can carry on like a
I'll give it
lunatic.
to
That
you.
doesn't bother
You
me.
want the business? I'll give you the business.
You
I got
couldn't
no
give me the
problem with
business
that.
if I
Well,
gave
then
you a
don't
manual on
come.
how to give
Then
the
don't
business.
be
You still couldn't
around.
do it.
Then
Look,
don't be
just
the
chill out.
fucker. Then don't be around when I'm around. How about
Chill
that?
out.
We'll make a peace. Don't
Just
fucking
chill out.
threaten
You're
me.
getting all
Use a
emotional now.
fucking stupid app. You wouldn't say that shit to me. I'm 6 foot and gorgeous. You wouldn't say that shit to me in my face. What are
Oh,
you
I
out of
would,
your
my friend.
fucking mind?
Oh, I would.
No, I bet you
You
wouldn't.
don't know
I
me.
guarantee you
Rob,
wouldn't.
shut up.
I guarantee you I would.
Rob, you really need to shut up. That's what you need to do.
You stop
Like,
babbling in the
you sound a
background there.
fucking mess. You need to shut the fuck
You
up. I
just
don't know who you're
babbling.
talking
I'm
to.
speaking to
You old
Bath.
ass bitch. Shut up.
You just some sort of cheerleading babbler in the background there. So, Bath, let me clarify what I said, because of course you got emotional, so you overreacted. All I said to you is the following: I'm going to blame you if he is a moderator and insist that I
Why are you
speak to
blaming him?
him,
Why
and
does it matter?
Yo,
Why
if
do
I
you
he's
care
don't,
so
already a
he
much?
mod.
then kicks me. Hey,
He's already a
stop
mod.
talking.
Yo, listen, Rob.
Don't
He's
ever tell him to
already
stop
a
talking.
mod in this chat. He's already a mod in this chat. So do what you gotta do.
Did you hear what I
That's
said?
it.
See, the problem
I
is when you
heard
get
what you said,
emotional,
and
your
you
ears
don't need to
close.
finish the sentence. I heard what the fuck you said. I
Yeah,
was
what did I
laying,
say?
I was laying in my 1200 count fucking sheets, chilling, not out in the cold, and you got me hot. I needed to go out to my fucking car. I started warming the shit up, and I even made myself a coffee. Yo, Rob, he's already a mod. So act as if. Act as if. You already said what you needed to say. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Good.
Act as if he's going to come on
We'll
here
wait and see
and
if it happens.
embarrass the shit out of you. That's it.
We'll wait
End of
and see if it
discussion.
happens. Then I will
It's going
blame
to
you.
happen.
Rob,
If I
shut
find him,
up.
Welcome,
Like,
welcome,
shut
I
Jason.
up.
might DM him. I might DM him
Anyway,
right
I
now.
don't like
And I'm
Jason.
going to tell
Jason
him
is
to
another
do
fucking
it
weirdo
in
too,
my name.
with his
I'm going to
long ass
tell him.
hair.
I'm going to tell him to do it in my name. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, you know what?
Oh, thanks,
Do it in
Galaxy.
the
I love you
name
too.
of Barth. Okay?
Yeah, yeah, welcome,
Must be
Jason.
out of
So,
your fucking
Jason, do
mind.
you have a reason why you don't believe in God or you think God is unlikely to exist?